Alright guys, BLM here, back with a new Let's Play, and I didn't plan on playing anything tonight, but we are going to be starting Disco Elysium, which I'm pretty excited to play. I've heard very, very good things about this. This is the final cut that was released on the PS4, and yeah, it's supposed to be really good. It's supposed to be one of the top games of 2019. Never got the chance to play it, so let's do it. Might as well check settings. Why the fuck is everything so small? I think it's good. Wait, this is really like, what the fuck's the small text sizes? Whatever. Controls. I'm sure we'll figure that out. Yeah, it's like a top-down RPG, I believe. With no combat. It's just like conversations and everything. I'm really interested in seeing how this goes, so let's go. Oh shit. Okay. Alright, let's move closer to the screen because I can't fucking read the small text. Very bad with people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. Very psychological and magnetic personality, but unstable. Extremely physical, interacts with the world. Probably go there. How do you create your own? What does that mean? Oh. Okay. You know what? No, let's go Thinker, I think. Thinker, I think. But yeah, the reason why I am recording this right now is because my Losing Final Tribal performance video is currently uploading. I was actually this is what I was gonna do before I started recording this. I was actually thinking about doing a fucking Last of Us speedrun, which wouldn't be done until like 4 o'clock in the morning. And to be honest, thank God I didn't do it for sake of my sanity. But I really want to do one. I just don't really have the time to do one though.
There is nothing, only warm primordial blackness. You're conscious.
But yeah, I decided, you know, well, I mean, at this point we have about an hour until the thing finishes uploading, so I was like, whatever, I mean, we'll just fucking, we'll go ahead and, just play this for a little bit. Simply keep on existing. Wait, what does it say? There's nothing. Only warm blackness. Your consciousness.
Never, ever, ever, baby.
Okay.
Inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in
I
your
have no
dead
clue what the
angle,
fuck is going on right now.
soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning.
Which, by the way, I believe
and it
this
will
voice
only lead
acting
to
is new,
more
right?
awareness.
I think, like, in the original, it wasn't fully voice acted.
Thing.
To be fair, this might have been in there, but, like, at least there's more voice acting in this than the original.
Ex-love, ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get.
Yeah, we'll probably do one episode here. To be honest, after this, like, I don't, like, again, next time I'm not gonna probably have time to record tomorrow. Actually, what I was going to do instead of playing this was, and even before The Last of Us, I was gonna write my try to write more of my Nier Automata video. I did write the intro, but it's like I'm too fucking tired. I can't really think that much.
Do you really? Alright, nothing down to fuck all, borough. right choice, Elder One. It has always been like this, and it always will. The song of death is sweet and endless.
I have no clue what's going on.
But what is
Whatever.
somewhere in the salt-bloated man-meat around you.
Yeah, still about an hour left of the upload,
Sensation.
which is not ideal. But whatever, I guess.
Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it.
So tomorrow morning I'll be recording my near replicant video and also my Australian Survivor power ranking.
Is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache. A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Somehow, you know what it is. A caprice committing a motor carriage.
Okay. Okay. Oh, can you actually walk around? I guess you can. Movement's really fucking clunky though. Looks like someone tore off the tape.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door. The whirling in rags is a hostel cafeteria on the urban coast, frequented by dock workers.
Okay. Okay. So what is this? Okay, so these are just skills, I'm assuming. Okay. Trying to see what all these things do. Okay. Well, I don't know if I want to do that, but whatever. It's kind of taking forever. I'm gonna go on. Yeah, so I'm gonna record those videos tomorrow. I'm gonna edit my Australian Survivor video. Then I got to stream tomorrow night. I don't have to, but I will, more than likely.
Hello, officer.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
No.
The young woman shakes her head slowly.
No. You're a police officer, sir. I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time. You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no
Thank you
less.
for your exposition.
I couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
You have no doubt about the drinking. But do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk? She must have heard something.
I don't know where I am. Okay.
Could it be because of the drinking?
She hasn't had time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette. She looks tired, her beauty waning faster than it ought to at her age.
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
She nods.
There's a mercenary out back. He's been hanged. The body has been there for a week now. The locals probably got tired of it and called the cops. I didn't mean to overwhelm you with information. You seem a bit lost, officer.
Should I try this? Cannot be what? Was it again? I can't fucking read the small text. Retried. Oh, fuck it.
The words have already left your mouth.
I want to have
was
fuck
that?
with you.
That's not even how words are used. What did you say? Come on. Say it again. No. You see, that's not what you said. You said... Come on, man. Pretty, please. One more time. Goddamn right you did. You crazy asshole, you. What kind of cop are you? Don't be. It was funny. And anyway, who gives a shit? Who gives a shit about any of it? So what if you can't pull grade A pussy anymore? There are other things in life. more meaningful, more fitting for a man your age. This is Fata Morgana. One thing, though. It's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me.
Okay.
And for the record, no, I didn't do it.
This is 51.
The door is closed. This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside. There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on somewhere inside. Still no answer. Still nothing. Still nothing. Still nothing. This door can...
Alright, I feel like this should be fun by the time I'm able to get really into it. I'm pretty tired right now, though. Okay.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. Everything is cool between you and this guy. He's a big fan. Make some small talk.
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
He's
So
very
something.
animated all of a sudden. This seems like a touchy subject.
Oh.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian soul, the part of the world you are in right now. The small steel tag says as much.
Yeah, so something I thought about today, I think I'm probably gonna end up doing, is, so I did realize that we're only a month away from, like, when Australian Survivor and, like, all these other shows are supposed to end, which is, like, really scary considering I haven't started the writing process for any of those videos. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish editing the videos that are supposed to come out for this year, which are the 2 Final Fantasy videos, the finale ranking, and the casting dynamic duos. I want to get those 4 videos done, which I'm hoping I can get done probably not next week, but like by mid the week afterwards, maybe like by Monday or so. And I think that's the point where I'll start writing the scripts, and probably spend a decent amount of time doing that. Even probably pre-record some, edit some, that sort of thing, and then, yeah. So that's probably gonna have to make me pause on editing these videos. But what are we doing here?
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird inside.
definitely make a video on this game. I thought if I end up enjoying it, I definitely would. But I feel like this might be the type of game that I will end up enjoying enough to make a video. I don't know what type of video though. But yeah, tomorrow my Yakuza video comes out. It's kind of more of a throwaway video at this point, just kind of get it out there.
Hello, sweetie. You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Orange jacket. This guy? Who the fuck are you?
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
Oh shit.
Hello. I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau. No, you won't. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau is one classy name, and you're one classy cop. Say it.
Yes, well.
Not for a moment does he believe that's your real name. He casts it aside as an intra-departmental joke, or a peculiarity he doesn't understand.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews? At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice. Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
I'm assuming.
Sure. But did you take it down from the tree? So, the body is still in the tree, where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner. We all feel that way sometimes. There is no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid. What remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out who put it there. If we don't,
I'm gonna
no
love
one
this game by the end of it. I can already tell this is gonna be such a fucking disaster.
Dead bodies would be
Let's
dangling
play through.
from all the trees.
But first, we have to take it down. I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back. I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
Inspectorate General means internal affairs. What he's saying is, he's not from the Rat Squad, and isn't supposed to suspect such things.
Yes, but I'm not them. I'm from criminal investigation. Yes. They're not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West. I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job. You mean you don't have a badge? Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence. I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern. Talk to the manager. Then we go out back and take the body down. After you, officer.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever
Oh.
by interacting with him.
Yes? What do you want to know? Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit. Then you are not that far behind, actually. Do you want me to brief you? 3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute. A security guard or worker of some sort hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez. We need to find out the truth. To find him or her is one of our tasks here. For now, all we know is that the tone was muffled, using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex. There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that. That's right.
Wait, tell Kim that. Okay.
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition. You don't know? I assumed you were in on it. That's good. Better still than an imbecilic cop-off. It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim. Later. Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case? No, it's not a particularly mysterious case. The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that. There was some interest in this case at my station, but not for the reasons you have in mind. You seem to wish there was Yes, it just so happens there's a beautiful, blonde, 19-year-old woman at the heart of this case. A rich one, in fact. Part of a murder sex cult.
The
Perfect.
weary tone is the surest indicator that the lieutenant is being sarcastic.
What? Oh.
Actually, it does have to be murder. This is a murder investigation. But we digress.
It can still be an otherworldly sex mystery in your head, with a dark twist even. He's basically challenging you to sex it up with some lurid twist. Don't get right into it. Sit on it a bit, then hit him with it.
Good.
No response. He's having trouble processing it, believing it even.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs? Try work, the case at hand. It can work miracles. Fine. We should get through this day first. Off hours begin at 9 p.m. If you're still having trouble then, I can give you an orientation. Not a fan.
The RCM deploys a self-styled structure called the Decomptage as its chain of command.
Really? You look fine to me. This psychodrama is unbecoming of an officer.
Clearly, he prefers to think you're malingering. He cannot fathom that anyone could drink so much as to retroactively erase their entire life.
Then you should consider seeking medical attention. You can use the radio in my kinema to call your station's lazaret. Was there anything else you wanted? Me? I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation. If you insist. What do you want to know? No.
Your brain sends the signal to your lips, but they refuse the order. Something is paralyzing them. It's like you're locked down.
Something the matter, detective?
What's going on? It's like you're a puppet in his hands. The lieutenant relaxes his eyebrow, and you seem to regain control of yourself.
That's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul. So was my grandmother.
I'm so tired. There's no way I can go another episode after this.
It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity and a geographic division.
Seoul? is a protectionist, isolationist, pan-Isolari state west of the Insulindian Isola. Actually, it's quite interesting. Some would even say mysterious.
You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't speak a word of Seolite. I've never met either one of my grandparents, and I've never been to Seol. I'm a regular Revacholier.
A point of pride to him.
What do you mean? I have no idea.
The lieutenant's conceptualization skills must be rather rudimentary.
I can't say that it does, no. When I need to think, I just use my notebook.
The lieutenant produces his small, we all have our different mediums. His is written.
Good. Let's change the subject. Excuse me? Detective, if I may be frank, you seem to be in a deranged state. You have trouble remembering things. You've misplaced your badge. I cannot let you act in the name of the RCM without supervision until you've regained control of your faculties.
The RCM, or the Revachol Citizen Militia, is the police force you and him are part of.
Some you time? This is a police investigation, not a journey of self-discovery. You'll still have your evenings to yourself. Please do. We wouldn't want your regiment to spill over into...
The lieutenant is pretty sure self-care is just a euphemism for nihilistic binge drinking.
So, what's the save system in this game? Okay. It's time, right? It's 1:19, yeah. Okay. I guess one's here. I don't know how I'm gonna name these episodes. But I guess one's here. I'm tired. We can see on at some point, probably Thursday. We'll see. But thanks for watching.